Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another mukbang. Now, technically, this is not a mukbang, right? This is a small portion. This is my mom. She brought me ravioli. She's afraid I'm not eating enough. You lost some weight. I'm obese, so I don't know what she's talking about. But hey, bought me a new shirt. We appreciate her. So this is not technically a mukbang, but I'm gonna call it a mukbang because if I could call it "Come and Eat with Me," and I would have another playlist, and I have a bunch of playlists already. So how are you guys doing today? Today the subject of nature is actually quite simple. It's actually a shout out one of my boys. So as I said, um, I've been talking about the person. So I often talk about a certain person at work, right? But it's not the only good person that was. I mean, you know, and this person, it's really weird as a video, and but again, it's just me being myself. This is me being transparent. So ravioli, we put some old cheese in there because again, we're trying to finish stuck in the fridge because we have a lot of stuck in the fridge and don't want to lose food if I can avoid it. Again, triple ravioli with pink sauce, which is basically too warm. It's basically mayonnaise and ketchup. Super delicious. And that old cheese with that saltiness, that texture, that cheese taste. It's amazing. So yeah, so well, guy, coming right. Um, it was an intern. It was a gamer. We had a lot in common. Really a lot in common. And the guy was younger than me. We had very different I want to say like energy. And I do mean energy wise, but energy as in it was more calm, it was more reflective, it had more impulsive, more emotional. So it actually made for some good conversation. The guy, because of him, we're playing Red Dead. The guy knew a shit ton on anime and comics. And his internship, once they finished like 5-6 months ago, right? So, yeah, being able to maintain friendship and knowing that people care about you and people value the time they spent with you, you know? Also, I mean, luckily for me, we have a lot in common, so they feel forced. And some of the friendship do feel forced when I'm talking to them. And it just goes to show you that basically what I'm trying to say is that's what a genuine friendship should look like. It's just what a genuine friendship should feel like. You know? The simple feeling of, yo, and it's funny because whenever we talk together, we talk about work. Immediately, the dude wasn't treated right at work, right? That's not actually. He was a nice guy. I don't know why you weren't nicer to him. I'm not trying nicer to him. That's what I'm trying to say. They weren't mean, but they did treat him like he was less an employee. Like with an intern. We'll just say hi to people and raise his hand and just say hi. They wouldn't answer him. Right? So of course me and the boys would take care of him. He was a good dude. But still feel bad. And fight. I've been treated really well at work. Now the situation is amazing. Gotta be honest, gotta be giving credit where it's due. The situation is a lot better, but even at my lowest, I was perhaps better treated than him. To see him still being grateful for, and immediately again, what I have to say is I never had that many friendship. And I'm very familiar with my own perception, my own thoughts, my own vision, how I react to certain things. The fact that somebody like him is still thankful for the experience because of me and the boys, it means a lot because, again, would I be able to say, yo, I made something out of nothing, you know? But at the end, we've been through shit together, for the friendship, and it's fun to say, like, we haven't talked for like a couple months. Well, my fault, I've been to his house. And still we talked for an hour. It felt a lot more natural with some people I'm seeing every day. Again, it's a question of perception. Because we have more interests in common. Or is it because I'm a better person? You know, if I'm being honest, there's some friendship that I've handled recently. Very recently. Some friendship at work. Because I didn't feel comfortable with them. I felt like it was forced. And like I always had to make an effort. And of course, delicious. Already done. I'm not the easiest guy to be around. But then again, like, having to pretend to be my friend, having to pretend to be friends at all, kind of shitty. And I don't want to live that. So all in all, I think ending friendship is the easier path. And the problem with ending friendship is exactly what I'm trying to say in this video. The problem with ending friendship is, not even a group of friends. Not even a group of friends. You're just like, well, I'm gonna be a shitty human for saying this. I'm gonna be a super shitty man. So I got this girl, right? And I do love her. She's a really good friend. But she's meeting these new guys every single week. And after a date, she's in love and she wants to talk about having kids and marriage. And then she falls in love and she's completely dropping her guard. Then she keeps getting hurt. Then she keeps coming back to me and saying, yo, why am I keep getting hurt and I have to pick up the pieces? I don't mind picking up the pieces, not that. It's just with the amount of time I've been picking up the pieces, I'm kind of tired of it, you know? It's been lasting for years. And now she's a new boyfriend. And if I don't text her, she won't talk to me. But when she doesn't have a boyfriend, I won't talk to her every day. So it feels like a weird friendship. It feels like it's a bit one-sided on the effort part. But again, she's been with me for so long. She's been a friend for so fucking long. I owe a lot. Sorry, I thought I saw a you see the black thing here? I thought it was something on my wall, but it's on the screen, right? And I was like, what the fuck is it? And for example, there's a dude at work who, again, I was talking about him this week in the small victory videos where something bad happened to him. And it kind of felt good, even though I didn't wish to anything bad happen. But he's just being such a dick lately. He's just being such a fucking asshole that when something that's feel deserved happens to him, like, okay, cool, you deserve that shit. And then you feel bad because you're like, nah, that's not me. But it's completely a normal feeling to have a feeling of, okay, well, karma is real. And if you're being a dick to most people, right, the day somebody's gonna get back at you, you're gonna be deserving it, right? And the particular guy also is like a real shit. And yes, it does make me feel like sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. It does make me feel like an asshole to say this, but you know, it's like not like I actively try to fuck him over. Something bad happened as a result of him acting in a bad fashion, in a way that you shouldn't act. So people got mad at you because you acted like a dick. People called you out for being a dick. And I felt good because, like, yeah, he's a dick and he's been a dick for a while. And then what I'm trying to say is, you got those two cases in my life right now that are friendship that are costing me, are costing me emotionally, that cost me in a sense where I'm like, okay, well, guess what? It's a bit exhausting, right? Because again, with the girl, I'm always there for her. And she's my friend, so there's someone I'm there for her. But at some point, it becomes like you kind of feel like you put yourself in that situation, but she's your friend, so when I have her back with that guy, I'm still trying to be nice to him because in the perfect situation, the perfect world, everybody at work is somebody. Even though I'm not gonna call a friend, because let's remember that not all your coworkers are friends. It's not somebody I'm gonna have a fight with, and I'm not talking about physical fight. It's just a fight, a vocal fight. So the problem with that, and why I'm thankful for that friendship, and the whole point of the argument is by putting those two, as I said, that are worth cutting off, right? And again, what is worth cutting coming out? What is worth cutting out, right? There's a lot of people on Instagram I've been talking to, and leaving me unseen, and when they're needing to be heard or needing attention, they're there, but they're a stranger. The two cases are people I know. Now the problem with these is Nosey's runny. I tell you guys, I'm making efforts here. You know, the problem, the whole debate is starting off as because I cut off those relationships. I'm gonna cut off all the relationship because once you're starting to clean up, when you do some cleaning, may it be material, people in your life, it may be relationship, friendship, cleaning the apartment up. Like, well, if I start, I'm gonna finish, right? And that's a positive way of saying things. But then you realize that there's things that you clean up that you shouldn't have cleaned up. For example, you throw away a paper with a note that was still something that you needed, right? And there's this other person at work who is very passive aggressive. He doesn't answer me a lot when I'm talking to him. He's ignoring me. But then when we talk and when he's in a good mood, he's a good person. So that's worth being a friend, you know? And it's cleaning up. Are you going too far or are you not going far enough? It's such a hard thing to gauge, right? At the end of the day, you don't know what to do. So if you don't know what to do with the friends that you cannot count on, if you don't know what to do with friends that you think are a anchor in your life, if you don't know if people with people that you think are bringing you down, then be thankful for the people that you know are not bringing you down. Be thankful for the people that are in your life, being good friends. And again, I'm not trying to judge. I was that friend who was taking a lot out of people. I was that friend who had other friends who were moving up in society. They had a girlfriend, they had a new house, they had a new job, and I was that friend who needed attention, right? While they were busy. And I understand that now I can't be mad at those people because I was that person one before, but those people cut me off. So maybe what I have to do is cut them off. This video is not about that. It's about being thankful for the friend that I talked to this morning. And I was like, yo, we had a really good conversation. Yo, this was really fun, you know? Anywho, it was a delicious meal, ravioli with cheese. Thanks, Ma, for the ravioli. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.